Welcome to the tutorial on how to make these awesome Super Mario block cabinets. The base of the cabinet came from Ikea. It is the LIXHULT 10 by 10 white cabinet. Let me spell that for you. LIXHULT, LIXHULT, from Ikea. So in order for you to better understand, we're gonna watch my assistant, Princess Tracy, put together a block from scratch. Now that's Princess Tracy, not Princess Daisy. We don't talk about Daisy. Okay, we don't even know where Daisy came from. Tracy started by taking the cabinet all out of the box and then spreading all the pieces everywhere. Now, she will continue by covering all the white with brown vinyl. And she will even cut some extra strips just to cover up all the little bits of white that are showing. We don't want white blocks. Nobody likes white blocks. You want them brown, like brick, or maybe gold. I like the gold ones. I like to just smash them with my head. Now, you have to realize Princess Tracy is a professional. But I think anybody can do this. You just need the right materials. Notice how she uses a very fine tool known as a credit card to smooth over the pieces of vinyl. Smooth them into place. Oh, so gentle. Nice. Very nice. And maybe those little bubbles, you think those are a problem? No, they're not a problem for Princess Tracy. She just pokes them. Give him a nice poke. There. All the bubbles go away with a little poke. She didn't mess up. She meant to show you that. See there? It's good as new. Or good as a brand new brown block. Yes. Now she folds all the corners into place. And don't forget to use those extra strips. Nice brown block. See how she uses the scissors? Very professional scissors. She cuts off the strips and she saves them for later. You know, when you want to cover up all those indecent places. Now here she goes again, doing another side. You know, blocks, they're cubes, you know? And you can't have a cube without the 6 sides. So she needs to do every single side. I hope you understand this. Of course you understand this. You're smart. You're watching the video. Now you have to watch this technique right here, where she peels the vinyl away from the other piece. Oh, so beautiful. And she smooths it on. She puts it right in the center. And now she's got to do the credit card thing again. Folding over the loops. You know, we're going to skip right through this. You know, I think you get the idea. Although pay attention to those extra strips she's saving over on the right side, right by her cell phone. Now this one coming up is a bit tricky. It's the door which has the handle on it. You know, you gotta poke a little hole for the handle so that the vinyl goes right over it and the handle can poke itself out. Now she's gently cutting around the handle. And watch what she does with these strips. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely. Now it's a brown handle. That's exactly what the block is supposed to look like. It's got the brown handles, not white. Cover up all those little white blemishes with extra brown strips. Have I told you about the brown strips? Now, the final side of these LIXHULT blocks is a bit tricky, not so much, not for a professional of course. It's got extra parts which you have to wrap with some extra strips. You know, it's not as easy as just putting down one panel. Well, I guess you do put down one panel too, but you got the extra strips, you're gonna wrap them, and now, here's the time that you've been waiting for, where these brown sides get all put together into a big brown block. Now let me talk a little bit about laminating. You know, laminating can be a bit tricky. You have to be very patient with it if you want to get it just right. It's a bit like wrapping a present with sticky wrapping paper. That can be very frustrating. You could also skip this completely, no vinyl, and just spray paint your cabinet. Oh, and very important, don't throw out the instructions from Ikea, otherwise you won't know how to put the block together. And there it is. Fantastico! Oh, there's some spots, but we got the extra strips! Yes, extra strips! I love the extra strips! Next, Princess Tracy used her die cut machine to cut out the black brick lines. This tutorial shows you're using the cut vinyl, but there is another tutorial you can watch where you can use black electrical tape. You know, if you don't have one of these die cut machines, you use just tape. Anybody can find tape at the store. Which brings me to my side note, I might have mentioned it before, but if you don't have these laminate vinyls and these die cut machines, which, who has that? Come on, only Princess Tracy does because she's a rich princess. So if that isn't your thing, we'll go out buy some spray paint, spray it brown, and then go get some black electrical tape. That'll work. You know, maybe you have a plumber salary. I mean, even here, Princess Tracy needs to touch it up with a little black electrical tape herself. You know, I sometimes use black electrical tape for plumbing. And you'd think that a plumber wouldn't use electrical stuff. But we do. We do use electrical stuff. You know, as a plumber, I have trouble paying my water bills. You would think, as a plumber, I can find some free water. But no, a plumber's salary, not so good anymore. Maybe if I actually had some time to actually get some work. Instead, I'm always fighting King Bowser and his little kids. Then there was this time when rabbits showed up in airships. You know, it was bad enough. I had Koopas in airships. Now I got rabbits in airships. You know, I also told the water company I'd give them all the gold coins. But the water company doesn't accept gold coins. I couldn't believe it. Who doesn't accept gold? What a world we live in. Anyway, if you don't have the money to buy really cool Mario blocks, you can make them yourself, as you can see. Even a princess with tiny hands can make it. And she does do a wonderful job, you have to admit. And she's got precision, my goodness, with these moves, with the credit card, with the die cut machine. You know, it makes wonderful products. So does she. Altogether, it's a wonderful experience to watch. You have to admit. Now you can see she's just finishing up. You know, using her little blades to cut the edges. It looks great, right? Now I know for a fact this took Princess Tracy about an hour. This whole process takes some patience. But the finished cabinet will be well worth your hard work. It's a fantastico. Great job, Princess Tracy, on this Mario brick block. It looks great.